Okay. We are walking among us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're doing the paranormal thing. Hey, Hauntingly Krista.
Bearded zombie.
We have an announcement to make.
Yes.
I want you guys to strap in. It's not something that anybody wants to hear, including ourselves. But our dear and loved Just Kelly, unfortunately, has to take a step back from the team for a while. Due to personal reasons, she's got to take a break from filming with us. She's still a part of the team. Yes. She's still helping us get organized. Keeping my head straight when I'm going flabbergasted. She's still helping us with the socials behind the scenes. She will be back. You won't see her in this episode. You will see her in the next episode, but that's because it was previously filmed, and that'll be the last one you see her in for a little bit. Yeah. A moment.
But she will be back, so please don't get too sad. We're already sad enough as it is. We need you guys to help us get through this.
Yeah, you guys gotta rally us up and help get us through the lack of Kelly.
We promise you she'll be back.
Yeah, no. You won't see her for a little bit, but rest assured, she will be coming back. And when she does, we're throwing her solo style in the most haunted basements.
Drop all your comments.
Drop your comments. Give us ideas. The most haunted location you can think of. And when the first place when she comes back, we're going. And she's doing a solo in the house. For this week's episode, Krista, why don't you take this and explain where we went, and then I'll explain how we got there.
We went to the Wade Manor in Woodstock, which is a haunted house, a real haunted house museum that is owned by Dustin Wade, and he is a phenomenal
such a
person,
gem of a human being.
Oh my gosh, so much like knowledge. And
like I thought I was a collector of haunted stuff and movie stuff, and
this man lives in a museum.
Like he is a collector of oddities and macabre items and haunted items. Yes. He basically is living in my dream house.
We got the opportunity to go in there and investigate.
First team ever.
First team ever to investigate. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you so much, bro. We really appreciate that.
And we cannot wait to come back.
Exactly. First and foremost, you can reach him easily on Instagram, Wade Manor Woodstock.
And on Facebook.
And on Facebook. He is more active on responding on Instagram though, just so you know.
Yes.
You can book a tour, message him on Instagram, again at Wade Manor Woodstock. He'll take phenomenal care of you. Mm-hmm. And
you guys will love it.
I was actually at work one day and I went on break and I got a message from a buddy of mine. He's like, hey, you should check this guy's house out, man. Like, I really think. I'm like, all right, you know what? Message me, because I get
start of every horror movie ever.
Well, start of every horror movie ever, and start of every message thread in any one of my inboxes about haunted shit. He reached out, started sending me videos, pictures, background stories of items he had in his house, and I was instantly like, okay, no, yeah, we gotta check this out. Paranormal XP, you're gonna see their video come out on it.
Our favorite girls.
Probably in maybe about a month or so after you see this.
I don't know. Follow and subscribe to Paranormal XP because
they're gonna have their own video on this place. And I was speaking with Paige the other day, and the angles that we took, as opposed to the angles that they took, they're extremely different, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of activity from both teams in different manners that encompass the entire house. Yeah. So it's really fucking cool the way that they kind of went a different direction than we did, and we didn't even talk about it until, like I said, the other day, and they'd already investigated. So that's really cool. So make sure you go subscribe to Paranormal XP.
Follow Paranormal XP. Follow Wade
Manor Woodstock on Instagram, Facebook. Everything's going to be down in the description below for Wade Manor. You do not want to miss the opportunity to see this, because eventually Wade Manor is going to blow up and the prices might go a little higher. You got to get in there now. Yeah. All right. Get a little group of friends together and just enjoy, because this place it's phenomenal.
So we did a little teaser video where we met one of Dustin's haunted dolls that live inside this house. And posted it on social media, and that video went a little viral. And there are some people in that comment section that are saying, oh my God, I'm gonna go there and open it.
I'm telling you right now, guys, don't be stupid.
No.
Respect Dustin first and foremost. He has to live in this house. Leave everything alone at Wade Manor. Please respect Dustin and his items.
Even though it's his home, it's still a museum. These are still his, like, it's his property, right?
Yeah.
So treat it like you would the ROM, you know? Like,
yeah.
Don't
guys, we can't emphasize this enough. A lot of people, and I've seen some of the comments.
And don't ruin it for other people too.
If you want to fuck around and find out, go online, get yourself a Dybbuk box, open it up in your mom's basement, or your basement, or wherever the fuck you're gonna open it, and have fun with your attachment. You know, but
don't
please,
mess with other people's.
We've done this so many times.
Yeah.
Like countless videos. We always say, please respect the history,
100%.
Respect the people that work or live in these locations, respect the spirits. You don't want to be. I've seen some of these comments.
Yeah, people are like, they think they're funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's like I can't emphasize how dangerous some of this shit could be.
Yeah.
Okay. So please don't be dumb.
Disclaimer over.
We're sitting here with Dustin, the owner of Wade Manor. Plug your thing, man. Do your thing.
Wade Manor, we do tours. I do tours as my home. It's not just my home, it's an interactive museum. So there are things you can touch and, you know, hang out with and so on and so forth. I do tours typically Friday, Saturday, or Sunday on weekends. What you can do is contact me through Instagram or Facebook, because the house is on both of those, and you just send me a message and we can work out a group, how many people, $20 a head. It's really that simple. It's not complicated.
Check out the description box below. We're going to have the links so you can reach our boy right quick and set up to come. Like, we only just walked in the house and we're in the parlor. We haven't seen anywhere else. And my eyes won't stop. Like, everywhere I look, I'm noticing something new and I'm getting distracted from doing this. But if you guys come and check this place out in Woodstock, Wade Manor, you'll understand exactly why my lack of attention to the camera right now, because I'm having a hard time concentrating on this when there's all this around me.
We'll start, basically, make it simple, with the land. So originally it was crown land. From my researches, it was bequeathed to a gentleman by the name of Gibson, and then he in turn turned it over almost immediately and sold it to a gentleman by the name of Dr. Levi Hoyt Perry. So Dr. Levi Hoyt Perry was our town's first physician. He was an American. He came up here during the early 1800s. He settled, he married, he had children, and he never went back. So hence the name Perry Street. So this particular stretch of land, it would have extended from approximately Dundas, and if you follow it all the way down to Finkel Street, that would have been his expanse of land. The house is listed at around 1900 from my research, but here's the thing. My neighbor previously documented his house to 1860. The materials that made his house are almost virtually identical to the materials that made my house. Speaking with municipal clerks and so on and so forth, they told me it was not uncommon that they would round up. My estimation is probably, I split the difference, I say like 1880. Okay. Because around 1900 they started to phase out the Victorian elements to Victorian homes. It was more like Edwardian. It was becoming very utilitarian. So my house still has like the stained glass, the crown molding, etc. So it does have the trappings of a Victorian home. So I say it's minimum 124 years old, probably more like 144 years old. This would have been considered an upper middle class home. And here's what's indicative of it, because in the back you'll see, you won't see it now, but you'll see it later, it had servant stairs. Okay. So that would have meant that the house would have had at least one or two full-time working servants. And if you know anything about Victorian history and so on and so forth, servants were meant to be seen and heard only when the lord or lady of the manor, why I call it manor, rang for them. Yeah. So by placing the servant staircase to the rear of the house, it gave the servants unrestricted access to the house at all points. They could go to the laundry room, they could go to the kitchen, they could go upstairs, and there's reason for me to believe that the attic was also a living space for the servants, because at one point it had a full bath. I should mention Dr. Levi Hoyt Perry, in my researches, I only found two references to him. One was there was some kind of contentious issue with the church. So either they didn't like him or he didn't, there was something that went on. Okay. And then there was a quote that called him, quote, a man of questionable piety and virtue, unquote. Whatever the hell that means.
So we've done a little bit of a history tour. Let's go with the paranormal route. The house itself have anything you feel, or do you feel it's all the items that you've acquired over the last 25 years of your collecting?
I can tell you, when I bought the house, every penny I had was sunk into the house. I was literally sleeping on the floor. And that first week that I was here, okay, weird stuff started happening.
Okay.
And I'm putting up to the fact, okay, well maybe, you know, I'm in a big house, I'm nervous, I'm living alone. Before anything was in this house, that first week there was weird things that happened. I remember the one instance that really scared me was I was on the second floor and I hadn't explored the attic yet. And I popped open the attic door and I opened the door and it felt like every hair on my body, okay, just stood straight up. It felt like something walked right through me, scared the shit out of me. And it got really, really cold.
Okay.
And this was like May or June, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's
especially up there. It was hot. Yeah.
Well, the attic is typically, it's really hot in the summer, really cold in the winter. And even if it's insulated, it still does make a difference.
Yeah.
So that was just the first week. And I remember that week, one time I was bringing groceries in, and I was like 5 or 6 treks from the car. And the door originally, that front door, not the storm door, the wooden door, it wasn't set into the frame properly, so you would close the door, but you would have to literally take the handle and...
Yeah, give it a...
Yeah. So when I was making all those treks, I didn't close the door, because again, I'm going back out and back out.
Yeah.
I grab the stuff, I come in, I put it into the kitchen, and I come out, and the door is not only closed, but it's locked.
Oh.
So I'm like,
okay,
that's interesting. Maybe I locked the door, didn't realize it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't lock the door.
Yeah.
Especially with that many trips in and out, it would have been something that you're like, okay, I'm on my way back out, I'm going to leave it open.
It's also, you just had stuff in your hand too.
Yeah, that was just the first week alone. That same week I had a brand new computer, brand new, Apple. I set everything up in which was going to be my office space. And everything's hooked up, it's working fine, so I'm just going to turn it on, and it wouldn't turn on. So I go through everything, I start checking the cables, making sure this is attached, and maybe I'm an idiot, maybe I didn't plug it in. Okay, so I'm checking all the attachments, everything's connected right, turn the thing on, it won't go on. So I basically said, okay, if someone's in here and they're screwing with me, this is not funny anymore, can you please leave my computer alone? And then I push the button, and wouldn't you believe the stupid thing went on.
They're trying to test you and see how far they can get with what they want to do, maybe.
I can tell you that, I've never been pushed, I've never been scratched, I've never been punched.
Have you ever felt any touches, grabs?
I felt, I referred before, that static thing.
Yeah.
That's happened more than a few times.
Okay.
I remember one time, a couple of years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night, I had to use the bathroom, and of course I'm half asleep. I walk into the master bed, I was halfway through the hallway, and it did it again. It's like it went right through me. It was like it was on the second floor, and every hair on my head went up in my arms, and I went, holy shit. I was just asleep, and then I'm awake.
I don't know if it's you telling me about it, or
my hair standing up
if
too.
something wants to come and check us out right now, but I've legit every fucking hair on my entire body.
I honestly think it's like a 50-50 split. It's a mixed bag. I think there are things in here that are residual, but I've seen instances which make me feel that whatever is in here is protective of me. Because, and when I'm very careful when people come into the house who I don't know, I said, listen, if we have a disagreement or something, keep it relatively civil.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people, kind of go off on me, and then they wake up the next day, they got bruises or whatever. So
that's not an invitation to try to...
I'm not provoking shit. FYI house, we're good. All right, we homeboys now. We good.
Like when I did the last tour, I said, pretty please with sugar on top, don't poke the bear.
Yeah.
I got to live here.
Exactly.
There are collectors. They have the luxury of having their own museum in another building in another part of town.
Exactly.
Okay, and, they don't bring that stuff into their house. I don't have that luxury, but by the same token, I'm not really worried, because if something is here or some things are here, I think they kind of understand that I'm kind of a curator type mentality. I'm not a poke the bear. I'm not going to try and...
You just, you're just collecting, and you want to just kind of live, what's the word I'm looking for? Not...
coexist.
Yeah, coexist.
I've heard female voices in the house. I've heard a little girl in the house, and I've heard a female voice several times.
So you're hearing disembodied voices?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so because...
Not frequently, but it does happen.
Have there ever been any investigators that have come in like us?
I have a friend who's a physician, and he had a couple friends who were nurses, and one of them was a psychic medium. And he called me and said, I was telling him about your place, can you give him a tour? So I said, sure, send them down. So I brought them in, and the one woman who was the psychic medium, she was following me through it, and she goes, did you ever own a black cat? And I said, no. I said, I had a cat. I was fostering a cat for a few years, but it wasn't black. And she goes, well, we have a black cat that's following us around the house. And I thought that was kind of interesting, because if you go to the outside of the house, on that wall and in the rear of the house, there are paw prints in the actual brickwork.
Really?
So at one point, when the bricks were being cured for this house, a cat decided to take a stroll through the bricks.
Oh, snap.
And I didn't even notice that, okay, until someone who was working on the outside of the house one time said, did you ever see this in your house? I'm like, see what? And he walked me out back, and there was literally paw prints on the one side and then paw prints on the other side.
They saw like a black cat.
She said, as we were conducting the tours, just the three of us, she said there was a black cat and it was following us from room to room. So
I shit you not. I started to back up a little bit, because out of the corner of my eye, I saw something that looked like a black cat. Like
a shadow of something?
No, it looked like a black cat. Like,
because I was wondering why the hell you were backing up.
Yeah, because I was like, did I just see someone? You don't have a pet in this house?
Sorry?
You don't have a pet in this house?
No, because I get really bad allergies.
Oh, okay.
Well.
So, I mean, I'd like to have a pet. I'll probably end up getting a lizard or something.
What would you say are some of the top items that you think maybe something had come home with that item?
Anything from Kingston Penitentiary. I have stuff from the Don Jail. I have stuff from the Royal York Hotel. I have items that have murdered people. God, there's just some...
Can we say that? Murdered people?
Can we? Yeah.
I think we can say that on YouTube. I'm so used to TikTok live streaming where you have to say unalived, or else you'll get banned right away.
Murder is fine.
I think YouTube.
I like how I said murder is fine.
Right? Like, Chris is just like,
murder's fine.
No, it's not, kids.
Anything like that would probably be your safest bet. That would have some kind of attachment to it that would be antisocial in nature, because it's just where they came from.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff is located in the basement bar, Mooney's.
Okay.
Because it's a crime-themed speakeasy.
Shut her down. I gotta see this house. Shut her down. We're here. We're at Wade Manor. We just had the single most amazing tour I've ever gone through in my life. I've seen things that I've only heard of.
You guys are going to want to book a tour.
You guys are going to want to book a tour. I'm
like
dead ass serious. I got Dustin over in the background there. He's just laughing up a fucking storm right now. The first thing that came through the spirit box was the name Jason. Means absolutely nothing until dear old Dustin over there shoots up out of his seat and goes, "What the fuck?" And that was the name his mother wanted to name him, but his dad overruled her on that, and he got Dustin. And nobody's ever spoken about that here. So.
And then we're just talking just about things that are happening, and all of a sudden the spirit talker says Billy, and I see it for a second, but I kind of ignore it because we're having a conversation. But then I'm like, wait, no, Billy, because we were just upstairs in the attic in Billy's room.
I gotta stay behind you.
Do you hear that?
What was that?
I don't mean harm.
I don't mean harm.
Okay, well that's good.
That was like it was like
thought
dun.
it was like 2 clicks. We are sitting with this beauty right here. This little lady.
So this came out of the Carbide Wilson house on Van Sittard Avenue. So that was one of the...
Oh, that's right.
From one of the previous owners. So when he rented his bed and breakfast, it was already in the attic when he took possession of the house. And then it stayed there. He never touched it. And then when he sold the house, one of the conditions was he had to clean out the attic. So that doll had to come with him.
And the room that she resides in is just as fucking spooky as she is.
Is there anything here with us? Anything that wants to come through and make yourself known? feels like there's like a spider on my arm.
I feel like I've had something crawling on my neck for like the last 15 minutes.
It's just like every time I go, like there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Is there anything here with us? Whatever spirit is attached to this doll, I know you're in there and you can't come out to play, but can you speak to us? Who's here with us?
If there are any spirits here, we'd love to speak with you. So please come down.
The device in my hand is, I know it's a little loud, it's something you're not used to maybe, especially if you're an older spirit. It's not going to harm you. We're not trying to get rid of you.
Just want to talk.
We just want to talk. Who's here with us?
You hear something?
Yeah, I heard something over here.
Can you do that again for us?
I just realized you were talking to the spirit, not me. So we felt you. We thought we've seen something. We've been hearing things. Why are you all shy now?
Don't poke the bear.
I'm not poking the bear. I'd just like you to communicate with me. Not poking. You know me when I poke the bear.
Yeah.
I'm not poking any bears in this house.
I just don't want bruises.
No, I'm not poking any bears.
Hold on a second. Maybe it thinks it needs permission. Listen, you don't have to ask my permission, okay? If you want to talk to them, you can talk to them. You don't have any reason to be afraid of them. You talk to me and you can talk to them.
As soon as the second you started talking, I look at the hair on my arms right now. I am covered in goosebumps. The second
Maybe it just thinks it needs permission.
We've been invited here to come and talk to you and communicate. What was that?
I think that was outside.
It's okay. From where I'm sitting, it sounded like a female tone.
Okay.
But it sounded like it was coming from in there. And I heard what sounded like the tone of a female's voice coming from what is known in this house as the psychomantium, which is where this lovely little lady resides. What do you want to try?
Can I go into the psychomantium alone?
Do you want the lights on or off? Or do you want a candle going?
Off.
You want them off?
Yeah.
That's...
No candles?
No candles. We'll use IR.
Yeah, let me put the IR on for you. Like, just with the door open.
What I would suggest... Oh, you want the door open?
No, I want it closed.
You want to close yourself in there? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. There's a haunted mirror in there. I'm just getting cold.
So I'll sit here. I'm going to start a dowsing session with her.
Okay.
While you're in there. We're going to do a multiple... I'm going to do a dowsing session and see if she'll talk to me this way. Or something will talk to me this way.
So, which one's haunted? It's this one?
This was the one that was giving her issues.
Okay. Hi.
And see if she'll talk to me this way.
My name's Krista. It's very nice to meet you.
So you're going to hear Krista's voice. She's in there.
You're going to hear Rafe's voice. He's doing a session in there
Hold on.
with the doll. Oh, I got chills. Okay.
Here, you cross the rods into an X.
Oh my god!
If there's something here, can you cross the rods into an X?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Immediately.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. What was that?
Immediate response.
I'm staring at a haunted mirror.
Like, immediate.
What's back there?
Okay. Alright, so we're not talking to the doll in the jar.
I don't know what I'm doing.
For all intents and purposes.
I definitely heard something
You know what we're going to do?
behind me there.
We're just going to move her to the side a little bit. She's still in the... Are you the spirit that's attached to the doll in the jar? Yes, cross the rods, open the rods for no. Spread them apart for no. Alright, so we're not talking to the doll in the jar. Are you attached to an item in this house? No.
So,
Did you come to this house, are you attached to an item in this house?
can you show yourself to me?
No. Okay, so you know how to use the dosing rods. This is good.
Can you make a sound for me?
Yes, okay. Alright, can you let go of
Somewhere
them
in
for a
this
second,
room.
please? Can you please let go?
I think that something made a noise in here earlier.
And thank you, I have a lot
And I'm sorry if I got a little bit frightened, but you could do that again. Can you do that for me?
You're not attached to an item in the house. Are you attached to the land or the house itself? Are you attached to the house? Yes. Did you pass away on this land? Cross for yes, open for no. You did?
I'm just gonna stare at the mirror for a little bit. I hope this is like a good angle.
If I turn the
I'm
spirit
trying to
box
get the
back on,
content.
will you talk to me through the spirit box? Does the spirit box scare you? Is it too loud? Yeah? You don't like the spirit box. Okay. I just smell perfume. Like a floral scent.
You smell.
Like a floral scent.
There's a spirit within the mirror. Can you show yourself to me? This is like one of my deepest fears. I was traumatized from Bloody Mary as a kid. I'm ready to see something. I heard there's a story behind this mirror.
Yes. Now we just gotta go through the plethora of names that we've mentioned.
I feel something on my back. Is there anything behind me?
Was that you I just smelled? Cross the rods for yes, open them for no.
You can whisper in my ear if you want.
Is this a female I'm talking to? Cross the rods for yes, open them for no. That's why you wouldn't answer the name. You're only giving men. You really like these dowsing rods, don't you? Was that you I heard? Trying to talk to me? No, that wasn't you.
Can you tell me something? You can whisper in my ear if you want.
Okay, let Krista have some quiet again before we go back to that.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Please say something. Okay.
What are you feeling in there?
Okay. Okay. I will.
Are you guys whispering?
Very, very barely, but you would not be able to hear me. What were you just talking to?
The woman.
She likes what Dustin's done with the house.
What were you hearing just now?
It's a woman whispering to me here, but she doesn't really want me to say much on camera.
Okay. You look weird right now.
It was weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I've never experienced anything like that before.
Like, you freaked me out. You come sit down for a second, so you're in that camera view. Because I'm sitting here, and all I heard, you were having a one-way conversation.
You couldn't hear them?
I couldn't hear her.
Mm.
I mean, them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say them. It was one woman.
I was getting dowsing rod responses out here like mad. We couldn't figure out, so we started spitting out the men's names we've heard. Mm-hmm. Nothing. And then he said something that it clicked. It dawned on me. I'm like, is this a woman that I heard over there? Crossed immediately.
So you were talking to the woman too?
I was talking to the same woman, I think. To the woman that I was making contact with out here. Are you the same woman that was just speaking to Krista in the closet? Okay, so I'm going to be very respectful here because we are going to be here for a couple of hours and I don't want to tick you off. I want to be very respectful. Krista said you don't want what you told her on camera. Can she tell me if the cameras are turned off? Cross the rods for yes, open them for no. Okay, shut it down.
Sheet, so like it just felt like
Okay,
pressure.
so now that we've discussed what Krista heard, do you think we could discuss what you felt just there?
Yeah.
She said not to repeat what she said.
So
this is also this is the first time
this has ever happened.
This has happened to Krista.
So basically, why I decided to go up and do that was because I felt called to do that. I was like, okay, something needs me in that closet in the dark.
But you see, the funny part of you saying that just before you went up and got in was from the very start, especially with this doll, I was saying, I want to sit on the ground in there, or I want to get in that closet. So the fact that we're both being drawn to that closet is really fucking weird. And the fact that I'm making, now it's been validated, I was making the same contact on the dowsing rods with the same woman you were talking to
in there.
And
obviously, everything that happened in there was recorded. Who knows? Well,
I don't know if it'll... I'll go as far as saying it wasn't anything like mind-blowing, life-changing. It was the fact that... It was just something personal. It was something personal, and she didn't want Krista to repeat it on camera. So we're going to respect her and not do that.
But the whole thing with me going in there was I just felt called to do that, which was different. And I don't think I said this on camera, but I had seen like a flash of like, it looked like a woman behind me over my left shoulder, and then I heard a knock, which I was talking about in there. And then...
I think it was just about the time I said I'd be quiet out here.
Yeah.
It was when you started really kicking into high gear in there.
And then I asked for something to say something, and I asked for something to whisper in my ear, and that's when I started to hear this very distant whisper.
Starts with something.
Yeah.
It all starts from somewhere.
And so I was just taking the messages I was hearing, and that's what I relayed to them.
Maybe this is a new thing for you now.
Maybe.
And that's...
It scared the hell out of me, though. I'll say that.
Well, you handled it really fucking well. Especially feeling like you're being embraced from behind.
Yeah. That was new. And...
Now, we've been touched numerous times. Both of us.
Yeah.
But to feel like you're being hugged.
Kind of hugged. How Dustin was describing what happened to him. You said it happened to you a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it felt like you were being tucked in. So it was a similar feeling, but obviously I'm standing up and there's no sheet. It just felt like a pressure around my ribcage.
Okay, did it feel heavy or did it feel light?
Light. I didn't feel threatened.
Because you came out of there... so the look on your face and the tone of your voice was you coming out of an Estes.
Yeah.
That was the same tone of voice you have and the same fucking look of confusion. I can understand the look of confusion considering you were just hugged and whispered to by the same female spirit I was making contact with.
Mm-hmm. It was weird. Did you hear that?
I heard that. Are you more comfortable with us now? Can you make a knocking noise on a wall or a table that we're at?
I heard that.
I heard that too. Do you mind if, again, respectfully, would you mind coming and sitting with us at the table? Did you just hear that?
I heard that.
The footstep.
You heard a footstep?
I just heard footsteps, like 1, 2.
I've never heard him on this floor, but I've heard him... Oh, no, wait, I did hear him on that floor. I have heard him on this floor when I was in the basement one time.
Do we know you? Is that where you are? Are you sitting at the chair in front of me? This is what it's been doing the whole time. She loves these dowsing rods. Have we heard your name yet tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. She is so super smart, this one. Let me get set up, please. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Is your name...
We have to bleep that.
It is.
Yeah, we still have to bleep
We have to, we're going to bleep your name out so nobody knows who your name is, okay? We're going to respect you.
Another thing that she might not like, maybe the spirit box was too loud for her.
That's what I'm thinking.
So maybe she'll come through during the Estes.
That's what I'm thinking. Let me grab this stuff. And another thing
it is loud.
Another thing is, every time we zero in on a theory, I'm getting covered in goosebumps.
It's the wash.
So I'm getting the wash, but I'm only getting the wash when we're theorizing about things.
That are correct, maybe.
So maybe is that it, Genevieve? You don't like how loud the spirit box is? There it is again.
I just heard footsteps in the kitchen.
Just complete. Can you speak to Krista through that box? I know it's loud and you didn't like it before, but this will be a really easy way for us to speak. She'll be able to respond for you. Are you here? You know what? I'm going to stop saying your name. Are you here with us?
Hi.
How are you doing? Thank you so much for talking to us. I'm getting the wash again. You really like talking to us, don't you?
See if you can.
Well, we're making good progress so far. We've done really well with the dowsing rods. Now you're starting to talk to Krista through the spirit box.
Yes.
We really appreciate that. Can you tell me how long you've been here?
Slightly.
Are you attached to an item in the house?
Yes.
Have we already seen the item? Has Dustin spoken to us about the item?
Leave him.
I'm not going to hurt him or harm him in any way. Yeah, he's actually a really great guy. We've been talking.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. We've been talking on and off for a little while leading up to us coming here. Would you like us to come back one day?
That was me.
Something's happening to me. Just give me a minute.
Well, are you all right?
I don't know.
What's wrong? I need you to talk.
I like a panic, something.
Should I pull her out for a second?
No, just give me...
Stefan.
Holy fuck.
Are you affecting Dustin right now? I need you to talk to me. No? Are you okay, bro?
Holy fuck.
If you're not okay, I'll stop this session.
I feel like I'm just gonna fucking cry all of a sudden.
Steven.
Are you making Dustin emotional?
Jeez, that was just out of the blue. What the fuck? The fuck was that?
Are you all right?
Yeah, okay.
I know the
I like her.
You like Krista? Do you know what was affecting Dustin, or who was affecting Dustin?
I just got like really shaky and like really sad and like a panic. It was like I was having a panic.
You looked like you were about to start crying.
I'm okay now. I think I'm just...
Yes.
What was affecting Dustin? Is it something that's attached to an item in this house?
Banana.
Banana.
That's weird.
Get home, you slut.
Okay, we're not going to go that route. We're not talking to her anymore. Whoever you are, you either be respectful or you leave. Because we're not going to talk.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. Please refrain from talking like that. Can the female please come forward again? Are you here with us?
Wasn't me.
That wasn't you? I know it wasn't you. I can tell that that's not you. What was just affecting Dustin? What made him sad?
Here.
Do you know what was affecting Dustin? Is it something that's
She
in
needs.
What does he need?
Dude, it's doing it again.
He's doing it again?
It's doing it again.
What's affecting Dustin right now?
Help.
So what are you feeling, the emotion again?
Like it's just like I'm feeling jittery and like I feel like I'm just like I'm on the verge of having a panic attack. And it doesn't make any sense because I'm fine. Like
You've been fine all night.
Not safe.
What's affecting Dustin right now?
Get her.
No, you leave her alone. You leave Krista alone, and you leave the female spirit that we're talking to alone.
I'm shaking.
I can see you're shaking from here. I know
Smart.
Like I feel like
Okay, that's it. That's enough of that.
I see you.
You see me? Where are you standing? Are you still sitting at the table with me? We would like to
The
keep...
wench.
Did you say wench?
Wench. That's a Victorian term.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking something's attached to definitely one of the old items. We're going to keep this conversation respectful. Can you please let me know if you understand me?
I'm attached.
What are you attached to?
Statue.
Which statue are you attached to? Can you let me know what statue you're attached to?
Staple.
Staple.
Statue.
Statue. Is there a statue that you refer to as a staple in this tour that you give?
No, but there is one that's...
Adonis.
Adonis. Do you have anything that would resemble an Adonis type figure on a statue?
Little Miss.
What?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
Statue of David.
Are you attached to the statue of David in the
What's
bathroom?
up?
Are you attached to the statue of David in the bathroom? Can you answer me? Is that the statue you're attached to, the statue of David in this washroom?
Little kid.
Little kid. Is there a statue of a little kid?
There's statues everywhere. Little kids with cherubs all over the lamps.
Are you attached to one of the cherubs? What room?
Josiah.
Messiah.
I'm a Christian.
What room
Yes.
is the statue in that you're attached to?
Schizophrenic? Yes.
Can you tell me what room the statue is you're attached to? What room is it in?
The coat.
The statue nearest the closet is Victorian in age.
What is it, a statue?
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny. Are you attached to the statue?
Someone's walking behind me. I can feel the footsteps behind me,
I
walking
think
back and
we're
forth.
getting close to pulling her out, I think.
That was us.
Is it the female walking around, Krista?
Wait for her to go around.
I'm only going to let this go another minute and I'm
Oh,
pulling her.
okay. I'm just
I want to hold
You want to hold her again?
you.
Are you a loving spirit? Are you full of light and love? What was that? I have a feeling that the female spirit here, you're of light.
I'm here.
Can you please help protect us?
Jack.
Jack, does that mean anything? No? Okay. I'm gonna pull her out. Dude. Whoa.
What happened?
Whoa. Okay, so.
That
Fucking.
freaked me out.
Fucking whoa.
What happened?
It's affecting him.
Wait, what?
He got up on.
So, like, my heart's big.
His heart is beating a mile a minute. He got up on the verge of a panic attack, and you could hear the cracking in his voice. He was about to start bawling his eyes.
Are you okay?
He's fine.
I'm okay now.
I
Saying
remember
wants to take
something
me.
saying taking you. You had to be extra careful.
Mm-hmm. That might be why.
And that might be why.
Wants to take me where?
My head only leads me to one answer. No, just to take you with them.
Oh.
Not necessarily there. Maybe there. Maybe here.
Either way, I don't really want to go anywhere.
Either way.
You got your snacks? Oh, what you got there?
I got some snacks, minus the brand name, because you don't.
No, actually, wait. Do you guys know that the brand name actually has a hidden message in it? The T's are people.
Oh.
And they're dipping a chip into a salsa.
Shit, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Hey, you learn something new every day.
So sponsor us, Tostitos.
Motherfuckers.
Get your snack.
It's mid-episode. This is your break to go get a snack, refill your drink.
You know, like the video, subscribe, comment down below.
Turn on your post notifications.
Yeah.
Bell, not bill, bell.
Bells, you
Aren't
know.
ya?
No, I'm okay.
You okay for now?
I'm okay for now.
Okay. Is there anything else pertinent that we need to tell them? Like, you're not going to freak out if they're not subscribed yet, are you?
No, I think most of them are.
Are we having a mellow day?
I think most of them are subscribed right now.
What about that one right there?
Oh no, you shouldn't have pointed him out.
Sorry, bud. You just...
Subscribe! No. We're about to do race Estes and put him on a lobotomy chair.
That's going to be fun.
Okay, so that particular operating table / lobotomy table came from the former Mimico Hospital for the Insane, which is located at Kipling and Lake Shore, which is now the extended version of Humber Lake Shore. Which
It's
is
the
where I
Humber
used
Lake
to
Shore
be.
College, yeah.
Yeah, so that came from a nurse, a former nurse that used to work at that hospital.
Okay.
Wow. Lobotomy, lobotomy, lobotomy.
This is fucking weird, man.
Alright, you going under?
Yeah.
Is anything willing to come through and talk to us?
It hurts.
What hurts?
Something's touching my leg. Something's grabbing my leg.
I kind of want to touch his leg now. I'm not going to do that. Pick wears off. It would be so easy though. Like, what hurts?
Squirm.
Did you squirm when you were on this table? Are you attached to this table?
It's not here.
What's not here? Did you die on this table? Who are you?
I'm getting nothing now. Like, I'm
Spirits, can you come back and speak to Rafe, please?
Oh, what was that?
Can you repeat that?
Starseed?
Was that a message from higher beings?
Psycho?
Were you labeled as psychotic?
Sickness?
Did they say that you had a sickness? Is that why they performed?
Help?
How can we help you? Did they perform surgery?
I don't want to.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. What don't you want to do? You have to tell us. Do you have a message?
This link. What?
What was that? Can you say that nice and clearly once again? Can you touch Rafe? Maybe go over and grab his wrist or his leg again.
So I'm hearing something that's very faint. It sounds female, but it's hard to make out. It's extremely faint, and it's like there's... Hold on. I'm going to just turn this off for a second. So I'm hearing something that's very faint. It sounds like a female that's trying to come through, but it sounds like there's a veil of something that's muffling and blocking her out.
I hear that there's a woman trying to come through and speak to Rafe. Rafe is the...
Bitch.
Not very kind. I don't appreciate that. Can you leave and bring back the nice, kind woman?
I keep hearing what sounds like starseed. I don't get it.
What is Starseed? Can you explain?
Hold him.
Hold who? Do you want to hold Rafe?
Stop this.
Stop what? Be specific. I need...
It's not
It's not what?
dead.
What's not dead?
Help.
How can we help you? You're going to have to be clear with your messages, please. What's your
I
message?
can't believe it.
Can't
I
believe-
think.
What can't you believe? How can we help you? What can we do for you?
It hurts.
What hurts the second time? The lobotomy, the surgeries?
This one's not ready.
No, he's not ready for surgery.
Something just touched my head. This is weird, man. Stop it.
Stop what?
I don't like it.
What don't you like? What was that? What did Rafe just feel?
What? I'm getting touched a lot here. This is weird, man. I'm not hearing much coming through the box anymore. It's just, I'm feeling... That's like the fourth or fifth time I've... Sorry, what was that?
What are you trying to say to Rafe? He's having a hard time hearing you. Can you please come back and speak clearly into our device?
Oh, that was a guy's voice, but it was muffled. I'm getting touched again.
Which guy? You okay?
A tightness in my chest, too.
What's going on? What's Rafe feeling? Can you explain?
Still.
Still what?
I heard a scream.
Is that the sounds of your pain? You still haven't told me a name.
Safe?
Are you safe? Or are we safe? Please tell me a name. I want to know who I'm talking to. And who's touching Rafe.
Okay, if you're touching the fucking table or me, I told you the prank war was off. Stop that. If that's Krista.
It's not me, but I was going to.
This one's not ready.
No, he's not ready. Don't touch him in harmful ways.
I don't know if I want to do this much longer. I've been touched like 6 times. Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
I haven't been touched that much all year.
You said you didn't want to do much longer, so
No, that was not my...
That might have not been the best place to touch.
That was not my most favorite fucking thing I've done. I'm going to tell you that right now. That was not my most favorite location to do a fucking Estes. I'll tell you, being back in the house from going out to the garage to do that Estes,
Grandpa Rooney.
when we all know, because we all saw how I was reacting and feeling with upstairs. There she is. She's here. She's here. Again, I can feel it. We're going to try an EVP session. Are you attached to an item in this house? Did you pass away on this property?
Ooh, maybe a Ouija board session on the embalming table?
Or should we do it at the bar?
I think yes.
The embalming table or the bar?
Actually, maybe the bar.
If you want us to do it at the bar, can you shut that off, step away from it?
Yep.
It's the bar.
The Ouija board session, and oh my god, actually, I just remembered something that I forgot to tell you.
What?
So you remember our Ouija board session? Do you remember anything from the Ouija board session?
I remember, was it William? I'm lost for this. I'm not sure what she's going to say.
I was lost too. So I did a little bit of research when I got home. I don't know, I had a weird feeling. So we did a Ouija board session, which you were about to see in the speakeasy in the basement. And as we were doing it, we were contacting who kept calling out for his...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he kept calling out for his mama. And it kept saying mama. Did you know, Rafe, that an equivalent to Zozo is mama?
What?
Mm-hmm.
How has it been how fucking long since we've been there and you're just telling me this now?
Yeah, I forgot.
How do you forget that? What?
Something about it, like, I think that I've heard about it before, but I couldn't remember, and it was lost upon me. Anyways, because it kept saying it, I was very, very confused. I was confused because it kept saying it, like it said it a lot.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we were just like, oh, he's crying out for his mama. Anyways, so I googled
Dustin's buddy is never gonna drink in that basement ever again. Sorry, bro, if you watch this, apologies.
I was googling it, and I googled mama Ouija board just because I wanted to see if like if it had like a significance or anything like that. It had a pretty big significance.
What?
The first thing that pops up is Zozo.
And then I'm being followed by mama? So what I know is that Zozo goes by Zozo and mama, and Ouija boards are a horrible way to go. Oh my fucking god.
Anyways, but maybe it was just William talking to his mom.
I'm gonna have to go with a hard pass on that, especially on a Ouija board. That stays home today.
Especially because it kept saying it.
Over and over.
We're gonna feel like such fucking idiots. We are calling to any spirit in this vicinity that wants to speak with us. Please come forth and use this board and let us know that you are here.
Did you want to come and have this beer?
Notice how the REM pod has not been.
And I'm right next to it.
Yeah. Did we take your spot at the bar?
Starting to move. It's not you, is it?
No, I'm like barely touching it.
It's moving, but it doesn't know what it wants to do. Oh, okay, maybe it does now.
Like slipping off.
Adjust your arm, I'm not playing alone.
Hold on. That was me that time.
It's pointing to yes.
Yes, we did take your spot at the bar. We're sorry.
Do you want us to move so you can have your spot back? It just went away and went back to yes. Do you mind if we sit here and talk to you for a minute and then we can give you your spot back? Wow, dude.
Your voice is upstairs.
I thought I was just hearing shit. Wow, it's really moving now.
I'm like barely touching it. I have one finger on it.
Same here.
W I
L.
L
L.
L
I.
I.
Is your name William? Holy fuck.
That is pulling.
It's pulling it now, big time.
And yes, it is William.
It's nice to meet you, William. William, are you attached to an item in this basement? Yeah?
Sorry, that was me.
William, is the item you're attached to close to us? No?
No.
Is it in the other room where the embalming table is?
I hear the voices upstairs.
I'm barely touching this. William, are you attached to the embalming table itself? I think that's a yes.
William, how old were you when you passed away?
William, if that's you, can you step away from that?
William, how old were you when you passed away? I'm trying not to lean my arm on the thing, but it's hard. What is it?
5. William, were you 56 years old when you passed away? See, trying to go yes. William, are you still here?
William, do you have a message for us?
M. A. William, are you trying to say mama? Are you with your mom right now, William?
My stomach growled, sorry.
Yeah. Yes, he's with his mother.
Aw. That's good.
I'm just at a loss because I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting this level of activity. Even though I knew the house we were coming into had a lot of artifacts like that, and the amount of different spirits we've made contact with.
It's getting faster now. I'm like on the edge of this. I keep like twitching it because
I'm barely touching it.
I'm just touching the very, very end. I'm trying to follow it, but I keep feeling like I'm about to slip off, so I have to keep readjusting. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Hold on.
A.
Like twisting. Pain in my arm.
Whoa. Holy crap.
You're not pulling that?
No, I'm barely touching it. A. Mama. Again. William, is your mom here with you in this house? Zero?
What?
William, is your mom here with you in this house? Is your mama here with you? G?
Oh, that was me.
E? T? O? William, I don't think William's too happy.
I don't.
U. T. Get out. Do you want us to leave you alone now, William? M.
Okay, I have to adjust. It's like spinning.
If it starts spinning like that, just hover your finger above it so you can. That's what I'm doing. That's working.
This is like a twister game.
I know.
Oh my god, our
I
fingers are like
I
intertwined.
can't even read what letter it's going to. A. M.
Why does he keep saying that?
Why does he keep saying mama? Or is he calling for his mama? A.
He's 56 years old.
Okay, goodbye for now, William.
Goodbye. What the heck?
Well, I can see why you're.
That was
That's me.
So it said he was 56,
Yeah.
56,
William.
named William.
William, and he kept using the term
Mama.
Mama.
there's a possibility, would it not be indicative that they might be developmentally challenged?
Possibly.
Dude.
Cheers. How's that for ending off an investigation? I gotta go get my cleansing soap. I'll see you guys later.
Make sure to like this video, comment down below.
Smash that thumbs up. Turn on your post notification bell.
I already said like this video. You said double like.
Well,
Double like it.
Double like it then. Triple
And
like it.
Smash that subscribe button 4 times. Make a new account.
Don't listen to Krista.
So you have multiple accounts and you're just subscribed. And
Just remember,
they're out there.
walking among us. Stay spooky.
Hi, Mama.
Oh my God, what? And
Who wants a lightsaber war? Wah, 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 wah. Are you subscribed? Wah, 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 wah.
you're getting real close.
Wah, wah.
Okay, go subscribe. We're done this segment. Goodbye.